Nigeria, to Nebraska, to the world. Look at this.
See what we doing now? See how we eating croissants now? Huh? How we eating croissants now? Bougie. Don't come around me with your beef. I'm bougie today.
What's up, brother? Hey, it's good to see you in person.
My man.
After talking so many times.
Oh, sorry.
How's the foot feeling?
Corey, man, Evan.
Foot's okay.
Nice
Yeah?
to see you.
Tarn is my man. Like, people don't realize, like, I didn't really want to fight Tyron for that title.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I just couldn't continue to sit behind it, you know, in the back.
He knows that.
For yourself.
He knows that. You know that. It's a business, man.
Yeah, man.
You guys are in business.
I'm more than respect. Like Tyron is.
Now you can
I
tell
feel
you
like
guys, like,
if
even
Tyron,
right after.
if Tyron wasn't like, if we were in different weight classes,
Yeah.
we'd be like, I think we'd be like really good friends.
Yeah. Tyron, I go, did you talk to mom about like maybe it's a little too soon to be sold the guy who just beat you? And she's like, man, she does whatever she wants.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because it's, you know, obviously when you know them too, it's different.
Yeah.
You know, obviously if it's just a different mom, you know, just be like, yeah, I'm gonna wait a couple days. My son just lost.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? What up? You know, good job.
Yeah.
But you know, I've known her.
Yeah.
That's
And,
nice.
and it was just so
It doesn't always have to be Conor McGregor at every fight,
Nah.
you know, where it's crazy.
he got into it at the last fight. Like, who was it? The running back wanted to beat him up at the event. I think it was Todd Gurley. He got into it with Todd Gurley.
You got into a fight with Todd Gurley?
Like they was back and forth
What
in
happened?
the arena. I don't know exactly what happened. The funny thing is, I think it might have been when I was walking into the cage.
Yeah.
So I look over and I saw all my guys over there because there was a couple football players that came to watch.
Okay.
Like I'm close with a couple of running backs.
Right.
And they was there, so usually when I walk in the cage, I black out. I'm in the zone. And so you'll see me, before I step in, I'll say my prayers.
Yeah.
And then as I flip the switch, I turn into the Nigerian Nightmare when I walk in. And so I'm in there and I'm in there and I'm walking and I'm pacing, waiting for time to come in. And I'm looking over to the side. Usually I see celebrities, but it's kind of like, I don't, right. But I see football players and I think I see him on the other side, and I think they're exchanging words back and forth. But, you know, of course, I was already the Nigerian Nightmare at that point. I wasn't paying attention. But a lot of those jokes is, the more you fight it, the tighter they get.
Right.
And the more energy you exert.
Right.
So if you can relax through them and you realize, okay, this is
So you think, is that what he was doing then, like with the arm? Because I looked at the arm too.
The arm, the way the arm came down, Robbie, the way he explained it, it makes sense because that is Robbie. That's his personality.
Yeah.
He's a veteran. He knows how to think through things
Right.
like that. But the way the arm came down, it was kind of like, it looked kind of dead.
Yeah.
But then when the ref goes to grab his arm and he goes like this,
he's right.
you got to give him the opportunity.
back
Ref
up.
stops it in the process of touching his arm.
Right.
So it was questionable, but you
I
got to
like
run,
to see it
they got to
again.
run that back.
No, it was great.
Especially when the dude drove a Mack truck through your face.
Yeah. Were you watching? Because that was right before you went.
I was backstage watching it, and I'm like,
were you like, oh shit.
I'm like, get him, Robbie.
Finish him! Come on, Robbie. That nigga could have been. Come on, Robbie. Come on, Robbie. That nigga could have. Let's get him out of there.
Come on, Robbie. Stop the
I was
fight.
like, oh my
Stop the fight. I
god.
thought they were gonna stop the fight there.
Yeah.
Like that was closer to a finish.
Askren was out.
Yeah.
Look,
Put him in the show.
this
Put
is
him
a
in
big
the
brother.
show.
This is a big brother choke right here.
Okay.
Like
That's it.
that's it.
And
You can squeeze. Look, you squeeze all you want. Look, I hide my chin.
Right.
Like, I'm just basically here. You know, you ever seen Big Brother just holding you here? You're like, fucking let go, bro.
Right.
Let go. You maybe
So
start
is
doing
it-
this and knowing shit to.
Is it a pain thing then on your mouth though? Like,
Yeah, you can squeeze.
Right.
Look, he's around the jaw. You know, you can squeeze, but this ain't putting me.
but you
short.
deal with it though, right?
I can deal with this shit.
Right.
I can just shrug and stay here and
Right.
relax.
And just ride it out until.
Yeah. Like it's
It's
that choke. And the reason Ben ended up there is because Ben just got a truck rode through his face. He's like, I
You're
need
just trying to
anything.
hold on for a little.
Yeah, he was just holding on for dear life. Like he probably didn't know what the hell
Oh,
he was doing.
you've got to be like foggy in that moment too. Like what?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, you're bleeding.
Ben had no idea.
Does
He
the
was just
blood
like,
bother you? Like if when you're when they cut you, does that bother you?
No,
No?
you don't even realize it. You just like shit. There's blood.
Yeah.
Like I've had when I fought RDA, that one was bad because it. He was
Messed
bleeding.
him up, too.
He was bleeding everywhere,
Yeah.
and the blood was in my eyes.
Oh,
so
okay.
like in the fourth, I don't know if you ever had blood in your eye. It burns bad. It was burning,
really?
and I was like,
And it's his, well, at least it's his.
yeah, I was like, fuck, there's blood in my eyes. So I kept wiping my eyes, and it was like burning. Really? And I was like, shit.
How he can submit this guy? In no fucking necks, no arm, nothing. How are you gonna?
Believe me, people find a way. That's all the time. It's a RS America, super light.
Those are yours?
Yeah.
Of course. Fucking Joe Rogan got bread. Bro, that's the thing now. Just build your own shit out and just
Well,
do
for
whatever
me,
you want.
it's like I do so many podcasts. I need a place where I can work out. I got a sauna. I got a float tank. You ever floated?
No, I've been offered a few times, but
Yeah, you gotta try it. It's great. It feels
but it's just a
relaxing.
relaxation thing.
Well, it's good for your head. Like
Yeah.
you could sort out techniques and shit in your head. You know, like you're alone and your thoughts in there. You know, you're familiar with what it is? Come on, I'll show
I've
you.
heard about it.
I'll show it to you.
But it's like
pretty badass.
you can just leave it out dark in there and just
Yeah?
be in there.
You have to be high.
No, you don't have to be high. Do you have to be high? That's the best question ever.
The float tank.
Yeah, it's the water's filled with 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt.
Salt, yeah.
1,000 pounds.
And the water is 94 degrees. So it's the same temperature as the surface of your skin. And when you lie in it, you just float. So half your body will be like underwater and half your body will be above water.
Wait, and then you close it?
Close that door.
Fuck no.
You're a fucking, how hilarious is that? UFC champion, one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. Like, you ain't locking me in there. Fuck that.
I want to get there.
I never used to be like this, but something happened. I just fucking, my mind is...
Claustrophobia?
Nah,
It's
it's
just-
black people in the dark.
No, I was never claustrophobic, but something happened a couple years back, and it just like had a little panic attack.
I'm gonna say this on camera. Joe Rogan get me in trouble every night because I watch the podcast every night. My wife said, "Turn light off, the kid's sleeping."
Okay, yeah, like if you leave it open, yeah.
But if you leave it open, then it won't be dark. Like the whole idea is that it's dark.
Yeah,
You gotta be total silence, total darkness, and you just sit
yeah,
there
I would
floating.
do all that, but if that door is locked,
Do you know how crazy it is that you're
I'm
scared of the
fuck.
dark and
I'm
you're
not-
scared
I'm not
to be
scared- no,
locked
that's-
into that thing?
no, Joe, don't make. I'm not scared of the dark. It's the fact that
Claustrophobia?
That's what it is.
I don't know, man.
But it's pretty
mind
big.
is-
Like you're like my hands can touch both sides like this.
I
and
know,
you
no, it's a
steady
lot of room
yourself
in there,
and you
but I just-
float. It's great, man. You feel good.
Without him, I wouldn't be here, man. He was my first client, and I was when I was about fighting, and he's like, "You're gonna manage me. I'm gonna go to the UFC," and I couldn't speak English back then. My English was fucked up. Still fucked up a little bit. And,
That's what I was gonna say.
and after that, my first meeting was Lorenzo, and then I didn't know who this fucking guy is. Ask it then. And my first deal, and very much he took me to me start a career. He can help me out. Yeah, he's amazing, man. He helps
Yeah,
so
he's
many
a great
people.
guy.
Great guy.
He's runs one of the best schools in the world too. I mean,
Khabib is fucking funny.
is
Oh
he?
my God!
Really?
Fuck. Khabib?
Funny.
It's like now he learned English,
No.
and then the way that he
Puts the oh man, he's
I
so
think he's the
funny.
funniest trash talker.
When he was
So
beating on
funny.
Connor, he's like, "Let's talk now," and he kept punching him in the face. I was like, "Oh, "Shit!"
He's the worst guy I grapple with, man. He's a motherfucker.
I believe it.
Is how do you go back? Because then you see like the infamous video. Connor goes only business, and he's walking
Yeah.
up like.
Yeah, Yeah.
Why would you say that? Like, what's
Well,
going on?
because that's what he does. He talks a lot of shit.
You know, it's two brothers in wrestling. It was like, hey, two brothers, what's up, man? When you go to school next year? It's like, I'm be Iowa. I was like, yo, me too. And so we kept in touch, and I went up to hang out with him. And during that week, I was a fight on. Someone, like a friend of the team, something like that, invited us to come to his house and watch it. And we went over there to watch the fights. I had never really heard of it. I never really cared. I was just a freshman, just trying to hang out with John and party.
What year was this around?
This was 2005. I think, yeah, 2005.
So it was like first season of the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, 2005. So we go, I think it might have been Randy Couture or someone. John just reminded me, but I forgot who was fighting. And we went to the house party and watched it. I really didn't really remember the fight. Because I didn't really care. I never paid attention to it.
Everybody know I love Usman. We've been so much together. We fought in the street together. Well, we got a lot of things. He's one of my best friend, But one of the things he fucked up today, he got them ugly ass glasses on the Joe Rogan show. The glasses gotta go, buddy.
How surreal it is it to be in here, bro?
This is crazy. I literally can't sit down. I just want to keep walking around, and I want to play with everything. It's wild. I want to play with the hunting stuff, and I don't even know how to. I don't know the first thing about hunting. I don't want to try it.
You know, much respect. Kane could come back and be a savage and still run through guys in the next year or two.
For sure.
You never know. So,
I mean, if he gets his knee fixed, I don't know what the extent of that injury was, but
yeah, I'm hopeful and optimistic that he's gonna be back soon. You know, but I feel like there's a time for everybody. And if Kane doesn't fight like that, can you imagine Kane fighting any other way? Point fighting. Oh, no. You can't.
No, you can't.
No, I have a lot of champions, and I work with a lot of guys, but he just come from Africa, and just a lot of stuff happened with his family, with his dad, and overcome racisms in college, you know. And he kept going. He had a chip on his shoulder, and I love it. And he embraced it, and he's not changing. He's the same guy, and just that show, you know, if you have a dream in this amazing country, the United States of America, you can achieve it. You know, you can achieve it. You work hard, you'll get whatever you want.
You're a bad motherfucker, Kamaru.
My man, Joe, man.
Thanks for doing this, man.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thanks for telling people your story and inspiring people, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate it.
She gets bench 205? Really?
Joe, I see how
I
he does
believe you,
this
but
shit,
shit,
man.
that's crazy.
Get people in. You don't even feel. You don't even know the time. You're just in there having. It's like having a conversation with your boy, and all of a sudden it's 2 hours. That's what it felt like.
I'll talk to you.
It was amazing. Amazing.